Oh my goodness, hello my darlings. How is everyone doing? Hi my loves. What's going on? Let me turn down this lo-fi a little bit more. There we go. That sounds a little bit better to me. Long time no see. Long time no see indeed, Ink my dear, but absolutely no worries. I do not absolutely do not hold it against you. Um Burb, yeah. So this is I don't have a picture of what the finished product is, but it's going to be a crow once it's done. Um, what we're working on today, Gil. Right. What's going on, right, babe? Hi, how are y'all doing? I'm doing all right. I'm vibing. Got some tough news recently, but like just like within the past like hour. But sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, and that's fine. Um, we're vibing. We're doing all right. Let me just light that up a little bit more. Woo! Look at that lighting. I have a new lighting setup, um, which I think is fantastic. Especially for Wednesday's stream. I don't know what we're streaming yet, but my face cam lighting is gonna be oof. I'm very excited. Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. It's tough calls have to be made sometimes, and we just roll with the punches. So it is really okay. This line is from where like this was before, and that's gonna bug me. I hope that I'll wash this once I'm done with it, and hopefully that'll help it go out. But yeah, no, I'm doing all right. We're doing okay. Um, and yeah, I'm like really looking forward to doing this today because I've been wanting to do a cross stitch stream for a while. Um, so I am very excited. Um, we're working on a pretty small area, but that's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be super chill today. Um, so if you just wanna, it's a great lurking stream, honestly. It's a great stream to lurk in because we're just hanging out, like lo-fi, tea. Well, actually, I don't have tea. I drank tea earlier. Um, and gonna do this. So I'm very excited. Um, but how was everybody's weekend? How was that? I hope that everybody had a good weekend, and that things were well with you, and you had a chance to relax. Doing okay too. I'm super happy I finally managed to finish art stuff. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, Rye, it was so cute. Thank you so much for sharing, hun. It was so cute. um, cause yeah, finishing art stuff is not always the easiest thing. Hey, that's my new sub alert. That's my new sub alert. Um, not me making up for not catching stream in ages. Ink, honey, you do not have to make it up to me. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to make it up to me. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it, but don't feel like you have to make it up to me, my dear. Absolutely no worries. We're happy to have you. It's totally fine. There is zero pressure. Um, Well, you gave me the idea, so I had to share. Well, I really do appreciate it. We got Queen Seapri coming out of hiding, too, to comment on it. We love. We love. But yeah, Ink Honey, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it, but there is absolutely no pressure at all. It's totally fine. Boy's got a sub emote now. Oh yeah, Ink, I just updated all of my emotes, too. So yeah, they've got hats and or bow ties. I am a fan, frankly. I'm a fan. I said I was going to add hats and bow ties, and I think that it was a brilliant idea on my part. I really do. I think it was a great idea on my part that I chose to do that. Obviously, I've still got like 7 open slots too, so I have to figure out what else I'm gonna do exactly. But we're just kind of rolling with it right now. But yeah, my weekend was busy. D&D. Okay, so we've been talking about D&D on our Mondays, so I can kind of get you guys up to speed there. I can't say anything particularly like drastic happened this weekend, honestly. We you know, we killed the Cult Queen last week. And then we were just escaping. I will say, okay, there was this moment that I'll tell you guys about. So we were going through, because the cult had originally taken up areas in like a dwarven rune. We were going through and looting the place just a little bit, you know, going around looting a little bit, and my character happened to come across a storm boomerang, which is a pretty good magical item. And she and the bard, or the bard's player rather, was very interested in it. So they were kind of like arguing over it a little bit, and she was like, no, you know what, like, I never get magic items, like, I want this item, like, look, I can actually use this one, because she can't usually use any of the magic items. She's like, look, I can actually use this one. So she goes and she sets up like a tankard, like on the other side of the room, to like shooting cans and whatnot. And she goes to throw it, and I of course roll a nat 1, because why wouldn't I in that moment after like hyping myself up. And I completely missed the part where it wasn't real, so I came back here and cult. Yeah, I'm talking about my D&D game. So she rolled a nat 1, so it went wide, didn't hit the tankard at all, and then hit the sorcerer that was standing right next to her. After she had been like, no, I can totally use this. Don't even worry about it. I can use it. Look, I'll prove it to you. Storytelling wise, fantastic moment. And thankfully the sorcerer wasn't too upset. But it was, you know, it was a moment. It was definitely a moment. It was okay. It was really funny. You know, but it was of all the times, I don't think I've ever rolled a nat 1 for an attack roll on that character before too. Because, you know, she's a spellcaster, so she never really has, like, she has a lot of ranged attack rolls, but she's never failed one before. My DM was very excited to get to use his fumble chart to see what would happen. Yeah, my character, she felt really bad. She has like a once a day healing spell that she used on him. It was very funny. Our bard had also been using a lot of charm spells to get us out of a lot of situations. And now we're on our way. We got hired by a shadow government to talk to a dragon to convince her to not partner up with a dragon cult. So we're on our way to do that right now. Gil, hi, my dear. Hello, my dear darling Bree. How are you? Oh my gosh, we were just talking D&D. Please tell me this convo is from D&D. It is. Would you like me to retell my quick story? My quick highlight from the session? Because, yeah, we just got hired by a shadow government to go and talk to a dragon to stop her from partnering with one of the cults. Yes, please. I love hearing about campaigns. Okay. So we were exiting. We killed the cult queen last week, and so we were exiting the ruins where she was, and I'm okay. Did another round of blood work, so sleepy. Oh, well, eat, make sure you got your cookie, and keep that blood sugar up, and then maybe go take a nap. So yeah, no, I don't mind. Love the D&D. I'm glad, because I really like giving you guys D&D talk while we're doing, like, crafting stuff on Monday, because my sessions are Saturday, Sunday, so it works out really well. So yeah, no, I don't mind. I'll tell the story again for Bri. Or Bree, jeez. Bri. I mixed your guys' names. BRB refreshing stream because the emote won't load. Oh no! I hope, is it coming up for Bri? Yeah, right? Sorry. We do it for Bree. Our ship name. It's showing for me. Okay, awesome. Because sometimes Twitch doesn't want to approve my emotes for some reason. But yeah, so we were, I can perceive. Okay, good. We were just, we went ahead and we were, looting the place as we were exiting, because, you know, we didn't, you know, no stone left unturned. We already defeated the cult. Might as well, like, get some loot from it, right? And my character found a storm boomerang. And the bard was also very interested in this item. And she was like, no, because, like, I never get any of these items. I never get to use any of the items because I can never use them, or I don't know how to use them. Like, I want this one. And she's like, I actually know how to use this one. Look, I'll show you. Like, I'll show you. I know how to use this one. And so she goes and she sets up a like a tankard, like, on a table that's, like, far away. I need to stop bringing, I, like, want to bring it really close to me. I need to make sure it's on screen. So she sets up a tankard, like, really far away. She goes and she throws the boomerang, and I, of course, roll a nat 1. Because why wouldn't I, in that moment, after I'd just been gloating about the fact that I can actually use this item? I roll a nat 1. And so my DM rolls on the fumble table, and she completely misses the tankard, and it goes around, and it hits the sorcerer that's sitting right next to her. Like, it doesn't even hit the bard. It hits the sorcerer, who could not have given two shits about that item. So... whoops-a-daisies. She felt really bad. She used her, like, she has a healing spell that she can only use once a day that she went ahead and used on him, because she felt so bad. But we had one of the PCs, his whole thing is he, like, throws rocks. So she went ahead and she was asking him for, like, tips on how to throw things better when they camped. So, like, she should be able to use it fine now, but that was a really funny moment. Just, like, A+. Like, the dice understood the assignment. They knew they had to make this. The dice gods were like, did you want comedy? Because we can do comedy. So, you know, it was a good moment. It was a good moment. And we we went back into the town and then headed to a new town and then got hired by a shadow government. Basically, we heard that there was a group of the water cultists had teamed up with dragon cultists to get magical items from this dragon that was living in a manor. So we decided to head that way to go and get the magical items. Yeah, so now we're and then we got hired by a shadow government to do what we were already going to do. Basically to go and stop the dragon from working with the cultists, which, yeah, we were already kind of going to do. We were either going to kill her or talk to her. So there was that. But yeah, and so right now we're in like the gardens of the manor. And we were being actually pretty stealthy. They turned Ira invisible, and so she was able to like fly around and like silently scout everything out. So we have a plan of attack, and then we got caught by guards, and then we were fighting guards, and then that completely gave away our location, unfortunately. Because the bard tried to use command word, because the guards were drakes, and the bard tried to use command word silence, but unfortunately drakes don't speak common, so and when drakes don't speak common, you can't command them, because you can only command a creature in a language that it understands. So it alerted everyone else, which was unfortunate. And that's where we left off, is with being spotted in the manor gardens. It'll be interesting to see how things develop, because some stuff is changing at the table. So it'll be interesting to see how the DM handles that, but he's really good at his job, so I am not concerned about it. Did the bard not know their language? No, so the drakes only speak Draconic, and not Common, unfortunately. So he cast command and commanded silence, but because the drake didn't understand the language, it then alerted everybody else. Unfortunately. Yeah, we'll do. Like I said, there's some changes being made at the table, so things are gonna proceed a little bit weird. But I trust my DM to put together a good story, because I think he's done a really great job so far. And we're gonna get some new PCs, so that'll be fun. But yeah, no, so it's been pretty. The bard was absolutely wrecking shop this past weekend. Like, he messed up so many encounters for our poor DM, because he just got like a hypnosis spell, so he was able to like hypnotize these creatures constantly. And I think it might have been starting to get to the DM a little bit, because there was like an Umbra Hulk attempt. There was an attempt made by an Umbra Hulk to ambush us, and it didn't work, and then the bard just put it to sleep. So we'll see how that works moving forward, if the bard can just put everything to sleep as we go. I can't tell if that's. I'll leave it off. Because of the lines, I can't tell if there's another stitch there, but I think we're okay. Um, but yeah, no, it was pretty uneventful. It was a lot of role play. There wasn't a lot of combat this weekend. It was a lot of role play, which is fine. Like, I am totally down with that, and I really appreciate that not everything is, hack and slash. You get time to like have a character. And I'm doing a one shot this Thursday too. So that'll be exciting. It's with the same DM and the same like table. We're gonna test out some of the Strict Haven content because that's what our next campaign is gonna be. Combat gets kind of stale for me over time. Yeah. Ooh, one shot. Yeah. So we're gonna do a Strixhaven one shot because my DM wants to practice the content. Because that's what our next campaign is going to be. Our next campaign, once we finish Princes of the Apocalypse, is going to be a Strixhaven campaign. And for that campaign, because my current character is a Strixhaven pre-graduate, I get to play a younger version of her in the next campaign, which is going to be so much fun because that means I don't have to say goodbye to her. So that's going to be really great. But for these one-shots, I get to play a new character. So we're doing a satyr bard who's going to be a student of Silverquill, which is one of the Strixhaven schools. There's 5 of them. So a satyr bard, and they are... I haven't decided gender yet. Because Ira is a she her, and I want to expand. But I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think this bard might be a bit of an asshole, which could be fun too. So I am looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be really fun. Also, I've never played a bard before, so gender fluid. Yeah, here's the thing is that I want to make it in a way where the character that I make isn't going to be like misgendered by party members on accident. So I'm trying to make it relatively, relatively easy, and I don't have to, obviously. Like, they're good, they're a good group of guys, but that's, dang it, there we go. So we'll see, but I think I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think they're gonna be a satyr. They're gonna be a... Oh my goodness! Hi everybody! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Rowan Crafts, for that raid. Holy cow! Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Koshe Crafts, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Hi guys, what's going on? Wow, I haven't had to do a raid introduction in a while. Hi, my name is Gil, or Philios. I go by both. I'm a variety streamer. Every Monday we do something arts and crafts related. So today we're doing cross stitch. And then I'll play Sims and Stardew and Genshin, and that's what I do Wednesday, Fridays. Welcome on in. We're, like I said, we're doing super chill vibes. We're just working on this cross stitch, which is going to be a raven eventually. Charpe and Casa, thank you so much as well. And hi Gil, mostly lurking because I'm out of my mind with midterm work. Cool needle miner. Oh, thank you so much. My mom made it for me. Thank you so much. It's Lee. I rebranded. That's the same as your Discord. I thought it lurked bird like so cool. Yeah. That is a cute rebrand, Lee. Good job. Yeah. So it will be a raven. I've been working on this one. I think I've logged probably about, if I had to wager a guess, close between like 75 to 100 hours onto this one. So, because it is tiny. This emote is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you like it. I'm so glad that you like it. Roancrafts, thank you so much for that follow as well. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. And once again, thank you so much for the raid. Absolutely incredible. I seriously, I really, really do appreciate it. I feel bad, but I gotta run and make food, but I'll drop a follow and a lurk. Absolutely no worries. 100% go eat food. That's usually what I end up doing. I gotta run pick up a kiddo from school. Okay, 100% go do that. 100%. I work with kids. I get it. No, but Rowan, absolutely no worries. You go do whatever you have to do. Anyone else who came in with the raid, if you need to like go and like do something or need to like go get some water, a snack, like that's totally fine. Absolutely no pressure. But I really appreciate it, and you're welcome to hang out as long as you would like to. We're like I said, we're working on this, and I'm chatting about D&D. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I changed it so it matches my Discord and Twitter. Yeah, absolute no worries, Lee, my dear. You go ahead, you do that lurky lurk. I've never played D&D before. Ooh, Pidge, I have been wanting to do a one-shot for the Discord for a while. I think that could be really fun. I definitely want to do that at some point. I really think it could be a really cool time. I don't know what I'd run though, but yeah, we'll be doing this, we'll be doing a Strixhaven one shot, and I'm gonna play a Satyr Bard, and I think I've got his voice down. I think it is gonna be a he, at least, maybe a they, he. I just keep saying hi to people and then remembering that they don't know who I am. No worries, Lee, my dear. Hope to catch you later. Oh, it's a funny thing. I haven't played either D&D, not a fan myself, but hubby and other friends love D&D, so I'm familiar with it. I get that a ton. Absolutely no worries. Oh my goodness, that is so sweet. That is so nice. Definitely did not have to do that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. But yeah, 100%. You are always welcome back. Holy cow, yeah. Shoot. Thank you so much. I like talking about storytelling for D&D is my biggest thing. Like, that's huge for me. I love storytelling. Anything that's got good storytelling in it. That is my go-to. But yeah, it's I think it'll be really interesting. I think I've got his voice down because I really like doing voices for my characters. So I think his voice is going to be a bit more down here and a bit gruffer. And I honestly think that he's just going to be a bit more down here. And he has a very long name. I've already picked a name. So my name's gonna be Harriet Ethelinda Vidoma Cadilia Boswell, but you can call me Harry. And I think we're just gonna have a trans icon king for the one shot. Love a comedically long name. Oh, 100%. It not at all inspired by Percival von Frederickstein de Rollo III, Kowalski de Rollo III. Not at all. Never could be. Oh wow, such a great name. I certainly think, I don't remember, I named this character a while ago. Percival de Rollo. I have had, Critical Role campaign 1 was my first, with the stupid long ass name. Critical Role campaign 1 was my first introduction to like D&D podcast, so My beloved. I love him so much. Oh, Ink Honey, for sure. I will get you that Mystic Call Out 100%. Give me just a second. I'm just going to tie this off real quick. For those who came in with the raid and are not familiar with my Mystic Call Out channel point redeem, my Mystic Call Out channel point redeem is, I believe it's 1,000 flies. Yes. It's 1,000 flies, and what I do is I go ahead. I have been reading tarot cards for most of my life. I was trained on them since I was a kid. I go ahead, I pull a card, and I call you out on your shit. So let me go grab my cards real quick. And I do have to shuffle these off screen because some of them are a little naked. Do you have a pattern you're doing this from? I understand very little about cross stitch. Yes. So here's a page of the pattern that I've got. And what I do is as I work, I color in the stitches that I've done already. So that way, like the ones that aren't colored in, I know I still have to do those, and then I can mark them on here. So when you have a pattern, each symbol is a different color, and I've got a key here of what color goes to what. And you just take the pattern and you stitch each of these little squares onto the fabric. And I did buy this pattern off Etsy probably like over a year ago at this point. And it's a really well done pattern. I've been really enjoying it, but this is definitely the biggest piece I think I've ever worked on. I watched all my animated LVM, Legend of Vox Machina. Yes, I did. I watched all of it too, Brie. I did. Can you hold the fabric closer to the camera so I can see what the weave is like? Yeah, 100%. So like from close up, I don't know if it's focusing. Yeah, it is. From close up, it doesn't look like very much. But the weave is tiny, tiny, tiny. So this is a 14 count Ida, which I believe is 14 stitches per square inch. Or yeah, I think that's 14 stitches per square inch. So 7 by 7. Or no, wait, this one might be 18. I usually work on 14, but I think that this one's 18. Rye being Mystic too, I see that, yeah. I might message you to scream about it. I'm obsessed. Brie, 100%. Do it, babe. Absolutely do it. I am here for it. And yes, all right, I've got 2 Mystic callouts, one for ink, one for Rye. Let me go ahead and get those for you guys. New donation. Oh my gosh, Pidge, honey. Pidge, honey. Good Lord, thank you. Thank you so much, my dear. I really appreciate it. You guys, you are being far, far too kind to me today. I really appreciate it. Ooh, notification. Yeah. I'm glad. It's good to know that it works. You guys are being far too kind to me today. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I cannot shuffle these cards for the life of me. There we go. Yeah, I got a bunch of updated notifications. Like, you guys got to hear my new sub notification from Ink, and you guys got to see the new raid GIF. Yeah, we're doing a lot of updates. My lighting situation's different. We're out here doing the most, right? All right, Ink Honey. Mystic, call it for Ink, please. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay, now is the time. You gotta stop holding yourself back. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, there's something you've been wanting to do or you think about doing, and like you're right about to start doing it. This is just confirmation. Just do the thing. It's gonna be fine. Do the thing. it could be travel oriented, actually. Yeah, it could be travel oriented. Your cards are so beautiful. I love this. So this is the Line Strider deck by Ciolo Thompson. Ta-da! Lion Strider by Ciolo Thompson. I also have her deck of Oracle cards, which are just as pretty. It's like the watercolor. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. But yeah, Ink Honey, there's some sort of project. I think it's travel related. You're good to do it. Just do it. Like, this is more of a confirmation than a call out. Like, you're good to do it. I would say do it. Once again, disclaimer, I am not liable for any decisions that you make based off these readings. Week away from home in summer, go Burr. There you go, babe. Me next, please. I'm gonna do Rye next, and then I will do Yuli. Mystic, call out for Rye, please. Ooh, Rye, babe, what is this obstacles things? Why are you letting things get in your way? Why are you letting things get in your way? If you make obstacles for yourself, it's not going to make anything easier. It really just makes things harder. Yes, I mean me after Rye, of course. Gotcha. Would never cut Rye in line. Rye, honey, you're making obstacles for yourself. There's something that you want to do that you're so close to being able to do, and you're making obstacles for yourself. Stop it. Stop making obstacles for yourself. Don't make things harder for yourself than they have to be, because they don't have to be. Don't be afraid to just, it's like, just don't be afraid to let things be easy for you. Like, it's okay. Not everything that you want to accomplish has to be hard to accomplish. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. Not everything that you want to accomplish has to be hard to accomplish. And then last one, Mystic, call out for Lee, please. Lee, honey, 7 of Wands. What is this conflict? Why are you picking fights? Who are you picking a fight with? It is not worth your energy. It is not worth your time. Don't even bother. As a matter of fact, whoever it is, if this fight is bad enough, just cut them out. It's not worth it. You're not going to change them. Just picking a fight with me right now. Like, I don't know what this conflict is, but you need to let it go, because it's not going to end well. Nothing's going to necessarily change, and I think it's causing you a lot of stress. So yeah, I'd 100% just let it go. Sometimes deciding not to argue with someone anymore doesn't mean that they're right. It just means that you are taking back your own energy, which is very important, especially if you're in a conflict. Ugh, honestly, I think I'm picking fights with myself. Okay, yeah, fucking stop. What the heck, man? Lee, honey, don't do it. Don't do it, honey. That's not... It's no. I mean, do your best not to, right? Like, obviously, I want things to be okay for you. I want things to be easy for you. You know? Of course I do, because I care about you very much. I'm very stressed right now. It brings out less good parts of me. Yep. Yeah. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to get a break soon. Sorry, I was reading the pattern, so I moved down. I hope that you're able to get a break soon, because I recognize... Thank you for the hydrate, Pidge. I really appreciate it, my dear. No, I hope that you're able to get a break soon. I'm trying to get through the week. Have a huge midterm due Friday. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. It is my midterm week right now as well. I've got spring break next week, so I'm just trying to get through, right? Just trying to get through. You know we're here for you, hun. We've got plenty of people who are more than willing to co-work with you or offer you, you know, a shoulder or just some company, whatever you need, my dear. Spring break next week for me too. See, there we go. Just got to get through this week. Oh, to make spring break plans with Gil. Fucking come through, babe. Come through. We'll have a very relaxing tea party. You know, it's Lauren's spring break too. So we go save Lauren from her parents and we can all hang out together. Ugh. I'm probably, honestly, I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 and Cyberpunk. So I will probably, well, you'd have to save me from my parents too. No, I'm just going to save everyone from their parents. I'll save everyone from their parents. Absolutely no worries, my dear. I can't wait to see Maya and Maisie. You're gonna have to send me so many pictures. You're gonna have to send me so many pictures, my dear. I wanna see the puppers. I wanna see the puppers, and with your permission, I'll also post them in my Discord server so that other people can see the puppers. I miss Maisie so much. Maya visited me last week, but I haven't seen my puppy in so long. Well, hopefully you get to spend a lot of time with Maya. I want pictures of Maisie. You can send me pictures of Maya too, but I don't don't really need to see Maya. I want to see Maisie more, sorry. Um Nope, you just gotta get through the week. And Pidge, honey, I did see your Mystic call out, so I'll go ahead and I'll get you that real quick. Mystic call out for Pidge, please. Ooh, Pidge, honey. What is this? You are hard at work doing something right now. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Just make sure that you are not approaching burnout. Because I feel like you're really, whatever this is, you're really excited about it. And you've been working at it for like a really long time. But make sure you're not going to get burned out because of it. Because I feel like that could definitely happen. And also I'd say for the time being, like, whatever this project is, if you haven't told people about it yet, I'd say continue to not tell people about it. Like, it'll be a lot better if you keep it to yourself for a while longer until you're, like, really, really happy with it. Just because I'm being drawn to, like, the fact that this card, she's, like, clutching this really close to her chest, like, keeping secrets close. So, yeah, I definitely, keep this close to your chest, whatever it is, but also make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're not going to get burnt out. I have barely worked Lamau unless thinking a lot about my future. Hey, I mean, I think thinking about the future is its own project. Counts as work, though. I think it does. Maya's break is the week after mine, so we're spending our overlapping break weekend together, and then she's going to come stay with me for a few days while I do school, a nice little trial run of moving in together. Ooh. Special, special. That's so exciting, Lee. Oh my goodness. This, honestly, with how much you talk about Maya, I legit thought you guys lived together already. Like, I really did. I thought you guys already lived together. I think we'll do that color next. We're gonna do 414, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Do... No, haha, we go to different schools. We're just disgustingly in love. Oh, we know. We know, my dear. And I can see how happiness ties into it because I've been thinking of maybe pursuing something I got fascinated with 20 years ago. Yes, Paige, yes. Yes, Paige, yes. I'm a huge, huge advocate of getting into things that you really liked when you were younger, and then stopped doing. I'm a big advocate for that. I highly recommend it. That is legitimately a huge thing where I truly believe, like, if there's something that you loved as a kid and stopped doing, chances are you will love doing it if you start doing it again. So 100% do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And Lee, honey, I'm so excited for you. Please send me pictures of Maisie, and I hope that your time with Maya is absolutely incredible. I want one too. All right, Mystic, call it for Bree, please. Oof, Bree, honey. All right, well, we had to have at least one kind of painful one. Bree, honey, someone's trying to get away with something, in relation to you. And they are doing a pretty good job of it, and they do not have your best intentions at heart. There is someone, I want to say they've been acting a little bit more distant towards you recently. And it's like, I want to say, here's what I'm getting. They're acting a little bit more distant from you recently, and it's causing you some anxiety. You are going to be a little bit better off if you distance yourself as well and take the time to step back and fully evaluate the situation, like, with a clear head, or as clear a head as you can get. Because whoever this person is, they do not have your best intentions at heart. And it's not that they are a bad person, it's just that in this moment they are not acting, they're just not acting with your best interest at heart. That does not necessarily reflect on them as a person, but they don't currently have your best interest at heart. The way this applies, but I'm like caught off guard by this. That's, we get at least one of these where you guys have me pull a mystic call out and then you're surprised that it is something very closely associated with stuff you're going through. Because, yep. Thank you, Mystic Callout. We'll keep eyes open. Yes, yes, yes. It's one of those, like I said, I think it's just a good way to, like, you can't avoid being hurt by this, I think. But you can at the very least, I think, be prepared for it. So yeah, not even like properly calling people out today. The tarot's just like warning people and also saying you're doing great, babe. Oh, I went too far. Shoot. It's not that one. Not that stitch. We've got, wait a second. I messed this whole thing up. Okay, let's start over. I still have a cross stitch project lying here. Do it. I already have my next 2 projects set up. I just bought new fabric for my next project. I've got this raven, which I'm gonna finish, and then I've got a really small city landscape to do, like, in between big projects, just so that I have something like quick, little dopamine rush of a finished project. And then I've got another big project, and it's like it looks kind of like a glitch. Like, it's a very, like, cyberpunky, so that's exciting. It says shit happens with some flowers. I love that. I absolutely love that. 1, 2. I've seen a couple like those. There was one. There's one that runs around in cross stitch like quite a bit, and it's like I had the patience to stab this like 1,000 times. What do you think I'll do to you? Kind of thing. So that one's fun. That one's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to read the pattern really closely as I stitch this one. But that's okay. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Do this one right here. Perfect. 1, 2. Awesome. I love ironic cross stitch like that. They're so funny. It's like modern cross stitch is like the term for it, right? So I think that's really interesting. Honestly, just like scrolling through the modern cross stitch section of like Etsy, so interesting. So much weird stuff. Like I'm here for it, don't get me wrong, right? But good lord. I got called, it was really interesting. I'm only partially on like cross stitch TikTok, right? I like how cross stitch is just pixel art with threads. Yes. It's like the OG pixel art. I'm on like cross stitch TikTok, and there's a person on there, and she's doing a giant Stardew Valley cross stitch, and oh my gosh, I want her to release the pattern because I want to stitch along with her as she does it. It's like a giant, like tapestry sized Stardew Valley cross stitch. Because I think that could be really fun. There's a whole like Stardew Valley cross stitch book actually that I've been really wanting. But right now, like I said, I'm like 3 projects out right now, but I think it could be really, really, really fun. Especially considering how much I love Stardew. I'm really adamant about telling people that they're impressed by my embroidery, that embroidery being hard is the biggest lie you will ever be told. Yes, very much so. It's just slow coloring. Yeah. I think it's more of a, when people are impressed by it, I usually find that the thing they're impressed by is my patience. You know? I've thought about doing my own patterns for a while too. I think that could be really fun. I just don't have the pixel art finesse, I think. And like I'm still learning. My backs are still, I mean, y'all can see the back of this project actually isn't that bad compared to like, okay, so you can see when I first started how I was stitching and how the back looks. And I've done a little bit of research, and I think my back gets a lot prettier over here, but this is definitely like not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh my god, don't even look at my backs. Okay, but the back of everyone's cross stitch is either the most beautiful thing ever, or it's just like really ugly. Oh, sorry about that. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Not gonna lie, I like looking at the backs because it's fascinating. It's really, I just think it's really interesting to me, like how taboo it is. Like embroidery wasn't intended to be viewed from the back, so I don't know why it's so stressful that the back doesn't look as nice, quote unquote, right? 2, say 1. Let's see, 2, and then 1 above, 5 across. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I've got this right since I royally messed up the marks on the fabric for this one. The most unpog moment is when I realized that my floss got crazy tangled 10 stitches ago and I can't fix it. Yep. And then you just gotta undo those 10 stitches and do them again. This was just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. There's this shameful snarl there. Ugh. Yeah. Yep. I've definitely... A lot of practice has gone into being able to... But I was doing bobbin threading over the course of the past, 2 weeks. And that... I've never had thread tangle so much. This is, it's part of the reason why I stitch straight off the skein, is because I just can't be asked to mess with the bobbins. I've got a lot of them in bobbins now, of course, but a lot of them are still just in the skeins that I stitch off of, and that is I wouldn't say it's a cardinal sin of embroidery, but people certainly don't like it when you do that. I just don't have the patience to put it on a bobbin. Okay, yes, this is 14 count. I was right. I was thinking about that. This is 14 count Ida. I embroider on a higher thread count, so a lot of the time if I split a strand, I can't undo my work. Oh. Yep. I prefer to put mine on bobbins. I find it quite relaxing. See, I have a bobbin threader, right? The thing, and it attaches to the side and you turn it and it spins the bobbin and you can put the thread on it. You know what I'm talking about? I have one of those. It just squeaks like no other, so it is not relaxing at all. I tried to do it while I was on the phone with my dad one day, and my dad was like, are you killing a pigeon? What is that sound? So if that's any indication of how loud and how bad the sound of my bobbin threader is, and it's just a crappy plastic thing from Michael's, but it also helps me judge how much floss I have left. Yeah. I just wind it on the cards by hand. See, I don't think, nope, I don't have the patience. I feel like my hands would cramp up. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. Say 1, 2, 3, and then not that one, but go 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Have I ever showed you my box of floss? I inherited it from my sister who used to be really into friendship bracelets. Oh my gosh, no. I would love to see it, though. I would love to see it if you're willing to share it, though, my dear. That would be so insane. I'll send you a pic. Thank you. I've got 2 almost full boxes of thread, in addition to the skeins that I haven't threaded. So I've got 2 full boxes, the organizers of bobbins, which honestly, in the embroidery community, not that much. That is a small amount compared to how much some people gather together. There you go, pudding baby in the corn. Did you send it to me now? Should I check? See what's going on with it. All right, let's see. I've got my D&D group is still chatting on Discord, so I gotta make sure I'm not clicking on that one instead, because I've got it on my phone right here instead. Ooh, Look at you. I love the rainbow coordination. That is very nice. Do you mind if I show this on stream, my dear? Because how fancy. Yeah, I wish mine looked this pretty. Let me just make sure I'm on Do Not Disturb, so it's not going to come, so nothing's going to pop up. Yeah. Guys, look at... Hold on. Let me turn up my screen brightness a little bit so y'all can actually see what it is I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at Lee's floss collection. Holy cow. Don't look at all the notifications I have on my phone that I haven't opened. Don't look at them, but look at that. So pretty. Not gonna lie, that's honestly just the notifications that happened like since I started to stream. I have a problem. I have been trying, I will say, I was talking to Lauren about this. I've been trying to cut down on my phone time a little bit more, which has been interesting as someone who is actively doing things on the internet constantly. It's actually been pretty hard. I missed a stitch in that other color. Ooh, that's frustrating. Ooh, that's frustrating. Okay, I will come back around to that later. I missed a stitch in that other color. Oh, wow. That's what happens with this, like, darker side to it. So basically, where it gets darker with that, I need to go to class. Smell you later, homie. All right, Lee, my dear. I will see you later. Have a good time in class. Thank you so much for hanging out for a bit. I really appreciate it, my dear. I hope you have such a good class. I need something more pink/red centric sometime, but I have so much pink floss I hardly ever touch it. I don't have any good recommendations. I don't think I've had any good recommendations for like pink. I've got like a pink and blue, like the mini city. Maybe I'll send you that, the link to that pattern. But what I was gonna say is that this this gray is where the overlap is. So on the back of this is another portion of the pattern. And where the gray is where the overlap occurs between this pattern and this pattern. Just because it's a good indicator for me so that I'm not double stitching areas. But it messes with my like coloring in the pattern as I go tactic. A little bit. Okay, but I think we're good to move on to another one of the darker colors. Was that all of them? I think so. I think we're good to move on to another one of the darker colors and just do some like major fill-in. I like to do a lot of the, I usually like to start with a lot of the, where did my scissors go? There we go. Sometimes I start with a lot of the smaller ones and then color in around the like really large sections, right? And sometimes I just want to do the large sections and color in the small. It depends. I will say I always save the doubles for last though. Because you've got like these which are only one kind of thread, and then you've got doubles which are one strand of each of these colors, and I always save those for last because I think that doing the doubles, the mixing colors, is annoying. And I don't like doing it, so I save it for last. Let's see. So this one's gonna be a 415. Let's see. 413. 43799. 414. 415. Oh, I thought 415 was a darker color. I suppose it makes sense that it's not. If this, is this my other 415? Yes. There we go. So this is what happens when you stitch off the skein and you don't put it on a bobbin, is that eventually your skein looks like this. Which is, personally, I think, the only downside. So then it starts to look like this, and then it's not very easy to work with anymore, but that's okay. All right. The chrome gray. Let's go ahead and fill this in. There's so many parts to it. I'm getting an IKEA shark soon. Oh my gosh! I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Those are like, the IKEA sharks are like the original Squishmallows. Like, honest to God, they are the original Squishmallows. I'm so jealous. Look at you go, living your best life. I am so happy for you. Holy shoot, dude. And then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Brilliant. No, that's so good, honey. That's so good. I had to hunt for it, though. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. It's a really popular item. You know, they've got a, they've got, I don't remember, I think I was watching a Thanks You, studio vlog, and she had a lamp from IKEA that looked like a cloud, and I want one so bad. It is not even funny. Okay, I think that's all of the sections. Whoop, sorry. OG planning was to go to Italy. Then it was out of stock. Then I saw it on a German IKEA website, but it soon went out of stock there too. Wow, that's so much dedication, Pidge. That is so much dedication. I could never, honestly. I don't think I have the patience for it. I say doing a cross-stitch project, which we've already been doing for like an hour, and I've done this much. I started doing cross-stitch at work during my lunch break. And people seem like pretty interested in it until I like start talking about it. But they're all so nice, so doesn't really matter now, does it? Where is there we go. I usually have to get a little bit closer to it when I'm tying it off initially. I want the darn shark. I'm getting the darn shark. You know, fair. Like I said, I admire your dedication. I don't think I would have it. I would have that amount of dedication. I mean, you guys have seen y'all saw on our Valentine's Day stream the Squishmallow that I have, and I got him on accident. Oh my gosh, I should make a Ben emote. Should make an emote for my Squishmallow. That's such a good idea. Where did my pen go? I definitely had a pen. It's fine.
There's more soup.
There is, in fact, more soup. Hello, my dear darling Murmur. How's it going, my dear? Soup. I have been eating a lot of soup because it is cheap and the grocery stores don't have anything else. So that is what it feels like every time. That is the sound of me going into my pantry right now. And just, what am I going to have for dinner? There's more soup. Perfect. That works for me. Hello, Gil. Hello, my darling murmur. I'm home from school and tired. Well, welcome back from school. I'm sorry that you're tired. This is not a very energetic stream, but I hope that you can just take a little bit of time and relax with us. We're just hanging out. Pidge is getting an IKEA shark. Have a nap. Yeah, have a nap if you need to. Take care of yourself. Get some water. Get a snack. You know, whatever you gotta do, my dear. Just take care of yourself. You know. That's all I ever want from you guys. Is I just want y'all to take care of yourselves. That is the best thing that you can do. I'm gonna do a sit. Do a sit. No, the best thing y'all can do is take care of yourselves. That's what I want from each and every one of you. Just take care of yourself. Or do your best to, because mental health is a thing that gets affected a lot. That's right. Soph's emotes are so cute. Soph has good emotes. I should talk to Soph about how she comes up with her emote ideas. I should shoot her a DM. Since there's so many options now. Am I supposed to be filling in that one? Yes. Okay. I should shoot her. I am not gonna shoot her. No. No, that's not what I said. It's not what I meant. Shoot her a DM so we can talk about emote stuff. Good Lord, Murmur. I want to I'm considering, if I'm gonna do cross stitch on stream again, I'm considering buying one of those like tabletop like embroidery holders, but they're like $30. So I don't know, maybe I'd be better off just like sticking a box underneath so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit more. But also part of it is just like, I know we're mostly here for the vibes, so there is that too to take into account. Just have good vibes and the rest will follow. That's the important thing. Have good vibes. Have good times. I think for the most part I'm just filling this in. There you go. I did see I saw on TikTok, it was this person who was doing cross stitch first without a hoop, which like I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do cross stitch without a hoop. I think I would very, very quickly pucker the fabric and it would all be over. Using my mod privileges to say that shooting isn't approved. Thank you, Pidge. Thank you. See, this is what Pidge is here for. This is, how would we have known without them saying that shooting is not approved? We would not have known otherwise. Thank you so much, my dear. Oh, shoot. No shooting. Absolutely no shooting. We're gonna do a, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, we have to do another... We gotta play Minecraft again soon, too. Because I did say that I was gonna play Minecraft on Friday, and then I was, like, super burnt out and ended up taking a nap instead. So I do owe you guys a Minecraft stream. That's right. Maybe we'll do that on Wednesday. I'm out here, we're figuring out the best way to run that. There you go, putting baby in the corner. Told her what to do. Nap stream, everybody naps. That's actually against Twitch TOS, I believe. I don't think I can stream myself sleeping. I think that's against Twitch TOS. I think they'd have a problem with that. Also, that's like weird. I don't want you guys to watch me sleep. It is, but who cares? I also don't want you guys to watch me sleep. There's that also. That's... I love you guys very, very much. But there does come a point where we need boundaries. And hold on. Wait a second. Did I skip a stitch again? No. No, never mind. We're good. We're good. Dude, I was about to be so annoyed. I believe I can just keep going straight down from here. I've got the one, and then this should be straight across, and that's fine. And then... Why does this look so weird? You know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Jasper nap cam. See, that we could do. Where is he? He's over on my couch right now. I would like to set up a Jasper cat cam, and probably make it like a channel point reward, but, first of all, I don't know how to probably set that up. Second of all, he changes where he sleeps, and I think he knows when he's on camera, and I don't think he's a fan, of being on camera. I will say, his latest thing, his newest thing, is that he can tell when I'm watching TikTok, and he'll come over to watch TikToks with me. But he doesn't want to watch them. He wants to scratch my phone and try and catch the people inside. Because he does not understand. Which, like, fair. Like, I get it, right? Like, he's a cat. But, like, he can tell. I don't know how he can tell. But I'll be, like, on my phone, and I'll start watching TikToks. And he just comes over, and he'll sit, and he'll watch some with me, and then he just attacks my phone. So that's his new thing. That's his newest thing. For my what my baby boy decides to do. Love him to death, but man is he annoying sometimes. Yeah, it's always really interesting. Animals smart, especially predator boy. Oh, very much so. I think he's trying to figure out how the people got into the screen. Yeah, and like it is partially my fault, right? Because I was showing him, it's partially my fault. I had a bird watcher, TikTok come up. Moa! Pog, it lets me do this. Woo! Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. Ah, yes, Pidge, thank you for the posture check. I just hydrated, but I will hydrate again. Moa, how's it going, babe? Thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad y'all are getting to hear the new sub alert sound because I am such a big fan of it. I think it's very fun. So I'm glad you guys are being able to hear it today. I'm doing good. Cleaning my room at the moment. Nice. We love some good spring cleaning. I think I can say it's spring cleaning at this point, right? Like it's March. You know? It's March. It's spring cleaning. I had this sudden burst of wanting to clean. I had that the other day. And I like cleaned off my desk and I like put stuff away and it was really good. It's not spring yet. It feels like spring though. You got 20 days. Okay, it feels like spring though. I know it's not till the spring solstice or the spring equinox, which is on March 20th. I'm aware. But it feels like it. It feels like it. And also according to the solstices and the equinoxes, summer doesn't start till like mid to late June, which I don't agree with. So I personally think that summer starts like closer to like the beginning of June. Maybe that's just based on like school. But oh god, guys, it's my last semester. I cannot. It is my last semester. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life when I don't have assignments due at midnight every day. Like I just don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Have a career? You almost done? Ooh, yeah. So I graduate in May. I ordered my cap and gown just recently. And yeah, so I will be all done in May. And then who knows what life will hold for me, because it's not like I'm not like I don't have a job lined up, you know, like for when I get out, and that's mostly because I just like haven't looked. You know, I'm a fan of the job that I have right now. So I haven't really done a lot of looking, and like I don't know. I was talking to Lauren about this a little bit, right? And my thing is that I would really ideally I would like to work for myself. Like that's just the fact of the matter is that I would like to work for myself if at all possible. And so I'm going to give myself like a year after school to just kind of vibe and see what I like to do and see what works and just like get some things sorted before I decide what I want to do, because I don't know. I just like my degree's in film, right? Minesweeper Anonymous group chat. Uh-huh. My degree's in film, right? But I don't want to work in Hollywood. So like I don't want to work in Hollywood, you know? You can't really work for indie films because it doesn't pay enough to like for that to be like your whole job, and it's also really time consuming. So who knows? Sorry, I keep hitting this dang microphone. I apologize, my guys. I don't know. I'm gonna give myself some time, you know? I'm gonna be like, my time is going to be exclusively my own, except for like work, right? For the first time in my life, like I will have dang near full autonomy over how I spend my time, which is crazy. And so, yeah, like that is crazy. So I just want time to like figure it out, you know? You'll spend it sweeping mines, let's be honest. No, 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 no. What I want to do is I want to put a lot of time into Twitch and into the store. So I showed you guys that first product sample. I've got 4 more coming in. So I'm working on that. I'm working on making my Twitch better. Like, that's kind of what I've been doing with my free time. And, you know, are my parents going to be thrilled when I say, yeah, I know what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to Twitch stream and sell stickers. No, no, no. But I don't know, man. I need to be able to work for myself, I think. I just think that's what I vibe with. And I've talked about this in stream before. Heck to parents lovingly. Oh yeah. My parents, they are just concerned. They want me to succeed, which is like super valid. Like, they're parents. And I love them dearly. Which is why I say, like, I'm going to give it like a year or so. Just to see what I can do if I give it my full attention. You know, because I've never really had the opportunity to give it my full attention. So I just want to, just quite literally, Isabella style, what else can I do? I just want to know, you know? That's where I'm at. I should watch Encanto again. I should watch Encanto again. Solely for the music. Solely for the music. Maybe I should just listen to the soundtrack again, honestly. Guys, if we could be jamming out to Disney right now, we probably would be. Like, I'm not a Disney adult. I've never been to a Disney park before. I watched that one last week. Oh my gosh, Paige, what did you think? What did you think, my dear? Yeah, I'm not a Disney adult. I've never been to any of the parks or anything. Not that that's a requirement to be a Disney adult, but I really like supporting animation and the animation industry, and I think that is so important to let corporations know, like, yeah, like, this is consumable content that we still want to see. You know, like, that's important. And with things like Luca, like, 2, like, I'm pretty sure they actually finally confirmed that Luca's gay, that, like, it's a gay love story, which, like, we done knew, right? But I'm anti-Disney pro-animation. That is a great way to put it. That's a really, really great way to put it, Mercer. It was cool, but I kind of was bummed out that I guessed one thing before the end. Yeah, so I don't know. I think the story could have been stronger, honestly, especially the ending could have been a lot stronger. But I recognize why things happened the way that they did, and why the story was told the way that it was told. And, you know, all in all, I think it's still a pretty solid movie. Even if I'm not exactly thrilled with how they did the story, I think it's still a really solid movie, and I think that it's great to have a movie that touches on generational trauma. Like, in their own Disney way, they touched on generational trauma, and that is so, so important. And I love that. And the fact that they've got Luisa, who is a big buff lady. I freaking love Luisa. I think I like Raya and the Last Dragon a bit better. I haven't watched that one, actually. I still haven't watched that one. I've been meaning to. It's on my list. I just never really got around to it. I think the story of Encanto felt a little half-baked. Good, but could have used a little more time. Yes, I agree. I think there are some restrictions, though, when it comes to animation and animation budgets. And I think that even what we got was probably took probably a good amount of fight with Disney to get the story that we got. So, I'm kind of the mind of like, I will take what I can get, I will take what I can get, because sometimes that's your only option, as much as it sucks sometimes. But I totally get what you're saying. And yeah, the theme is important. Yeah. Because I think teaching these kinds of things to kids when they're young is really important, because it helps, like, kids understand more than you would think. Kids understand way more than you would think. Like I've said before, I work with kids, right? And I get a lot of questions about, like, specifically, I get a lot of questions, are you a boy or a girl? And, like, it takes, like, 2 seconds to explain to kids, like, not really either. Of course, now that might not be quite as accurate, but, we're working on that in our own time. But, like, kids just get it. They're just like, okay, like, cool. Kids are more open to someone being like, oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. The only time I get nervous about explaining it to kids is when their parents are right there. I did have some really nice parents where their little kid, I mean, she was maybe 2 or 3, walked right up to me and said, "Are you a girl?" And I had to be like, no, not really. But I think you might be a little to really get it. She was like, oh, okay. And the parents were like, hey, you handled that really well. We're going to have a conversation with her about it when we get home, because this has been a really great learning experience for her to, like, interact with you. So that was really cool. I should bug you about television more often, Gil. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I will take it. I will take it. I am always down to talk about TV or film. That's what my degree is in. Always down to talk about it. Plus, like, I won't be a film bro about it. So there's that too. I'm neither. Oh, okay. Do you like cats or dogs? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kids are awesome, man. They just do not care. They're way more concerned about other stuff. And I love that. It's the kind of energy that I strive for. I just need to watch more stuff. You're not going to tell me that I should be watching Fight Club only? Aw, shoot. Actually, I think that if you look really closely at Pulp Fiction, you're going to discover that it is the pinnacle of cinema and nothing will ever match it. If you haven't watched Citizen Kane, honestly, don't even try and talk to me about film, because you don't understand how everything it shapes, okay? Because Citizen Kane is like the film of our time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just plain not. Ooh, I've never had that conversation before. I don't know what you're talking about. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I need to watch Quentin Tarantino films every night. Yeah, I think my work is really inspired by Quentin Tarantino. What's the name of the other guy? And Woody Allen? Good sir. Why would you even say that? Why would you even... No. Most of these are real statements I've heard, by the way. One time I had a guy try to argue with me about film. And he was like, well, what's one film that you think everyone should watch then? And my answer was Whiplash. Whiplash is a really good film. It did give me a panic attack. I will say that. Disclaimer. Whiplash is a phenomenal film. It gave me a panic attack. And I said Whiplash. Because I'm, like, here thinking we're having, like, a conversation about, like, real, like, not real film. But, like, you know, we're having a conversation about film. Like, he's trying to argue with me about Citizen Kane. It's like, well, what movie do you think everyone's... I'm like, Whiplash. Like, that's a good example of, like, well-written, well-acted, well-directed. Like, it's a good example. And he's like, oh. And I was like, well, what were you gonna say? And he's like, I was gonna say Star Wars. And I'm like, dude... He was like, you know, like, Revenge of the Sith. I'm like, bro. we cannot have this conversation. It's great. It gave me a panic attack. Yeah, that's about, yeah. Good films give you panic attacks, noted. Okay. I have an appreciation for it. It's one of those things. It is a good movie. It is not a fun movie. You know? It's a good movie, not a fun movie. In the same way that, like, I didn't watch this one, but in the same way, that's how a lot of people that I talk to, describe the Joker film, is that it is good, it is not fun. Like, there's a difference. A lot of indie films are like that, where they're good, not fun. You run into that a lot in film, especially, like, quote unquote, like, avant-garde indie stuff too. It doesn't sound nice, not necessarily, but there gets to a point where, especially if you're, like, studying film, it's not an entertainment thing for a while. It becomes a like, it's not an entertainment thing anymore. It becomes a it's an analysis thing, you know. Sorry. From an analysis perspective, that's my answer. But as far as, like, one of my favorite films is, like, Call Me By Your Name and Thoroughbreds. Both of those, good films, entertaining. I really enjoy watching them. I'm willing to, like, sit down and watch them over and over and over again, no problem. And those are just my live action picks. It doesn't even go into, like, the animated stuff that I like. So it depends on the topic of conversation, I think. BRB, don't say anything cool. Okay, Murmur. I don't know how the recent Joker film would be fun, though. It's literally his villain origin story, or supposed to be anyway. Yeah, it's definitely misinterpreted by some individuals. I get very concerned with the amount of typically cis het men that came out and were like, yeah, no, I really related to that film. And I'm like, you should not. Go to therapy. Please go to therapy. Of course, if I had a nickel for every time I talked to somebody who obviously needed therapy, I'd probably have enough to buy myself my own therapy session. My therapist is great and she deserves every dollar that I spend on her. Okay, let's see. And our next one is 318. But yeah, no, it's not a fun movie. Like I said, I haven't watched it. What I want to do is I want to watch a Here's the thing, is that usually with films like that, where I don't think I could handle it, So if I talk to myself, would I get a nickel every time I do? You're getting into weird logistics of my hypothetical situation, Moa. Go to therapy. Shoot, what was I saying? Joker movie. People relating to it. Movies not being fun. I don't remember what I was saying. Shoot. Just checking. I watched it with friends, and one of them legit found it fun to watch, but yet he isn't familiar with the DC universe. See, that's another thing, is like, people coming into it without prior knowledge of DC or Batman, that's a very different watch experience. In the same way that, like, when the Little Women movie came out with Twink Boy Shamamale and Saoirse Ronan, when that movie came out, they you really had to have, like, read the book to fully understand what was happening. Timothée Chalamet? Timothée Chalamet? Isn't that his name? I don't know. I've been saying his name wrong. Right now, I believe my Discord status for him is tamale shark meat. So, that's what my Discord status means, in case anyone's curious or doesn't know. My Discord status is just worse and worse renditions of his name in, like, the Benedict Cumberbatch 2014 Tumblr style. Where is this? Sorry, guys. Give me, like, 2 seconds. I can't find this thread color. I'm looking for a 318. Haha. Okay. Bumbersnitch casserole. Banana Kuberman? I'm back. I just call him Twinkster. I like that. I'm back. I had to get a snack. I hope that it is the tastiest snack you've ever had in your ding-dang life, Murmur. I'm glad you got yourself a snack. But yes, that's what my Discord status is, and that is just a grand old time, of course. But yeah, I feel like context is so interesting in relation to film, right? Just because, I don't know, context in film is just really interesting to me. And like, what, I don't know. I'm in a game analysis class right now where we're analyzing video games, and part of what we're learning is how there's a certain level of expectation that you've watched films before, or that you've watched specific films before watching the current one. So like the Marvel series is a really good example of that. There is so much stuff that you miss out on in the Marvel movies if you haven't watched the previous ones, which I don't know how I feel about that. When you have a series that big with so many off branches, it's not easy to watch all of them. So I have very mixed feelings about that, if I'm being entirely honest. But for the most part, like, it's interesting to see. Like, I don't know if it's somehow worse if people relate to. It sounds like a fun class. It really is. It's just a lot of writing. Is my only big thing about it, is that, sorry, I'm just tying this off. It's an analysis class, so it is a lot of writing, which can get tedious. I have about 5 pages due every other week, and then in addition to that, I've got like this week, I've got one due today at midnight that I've like started, but you know, and I've also got shoot. I've also got a rough draft due on Tuesday as well for my midterm essay. Go work on that, silly. I will. I see. I've got plenty of time, because I've been consistently doing these things day of, so I've got that down pat at this point. We're fine, Moa. Don't even worry about it, babe. I told him about the supposed other origin stories of the Joker, and he was just confused. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I think that was an interesting way to tell Joker's backstory, and honestly, it could have been worse. They could have tried to do a live-action Killing Joke, which would have been traumatic. If you've written anything cool, I'd love to read it. I am assuming you meant. Absolutely, my dear. I have an analysis on the game Night in the Woods. I have an analysis on the game Coffee Talk. And right now, or what I'll have finished by tonight, is I'm doing an analysis on the game Journey. Which I played Journey. Took me like 2 hours. It was really, really good. And it was so much fun. The movement style was so much fun in that game. Like it was just, I need to play Journey. I highly recommend it. Like I said, it took me like, I think 2 hours to finish the full like narrative. And like, so because you haven't played it yet, I won't spoil anything, but it is very, very, very well done and very emotional in its own way. It's good. It's good. I have it. Don't know if computer will do it. It ran pretty smoothly on mine. And because I had it for a class, my professor assigned a lot of these games with the intention of it being able to be played on any laptop device. So I think you'll be okay. Because I don't think my professor would have assigned a game that can only be played on like gaming computers, you know? So I feel like you'd probably be okay, honestly. Yeah, we'll do it this way. What a cognizant teacher. Yeah, she works as a game dev. So she teaches like this class, and she also works as a game dev. She hasn't told us for what company, but and I can't say her name because it would probably come up with my school. But yeah, so she's very, like, she knows all the, like, technical know-how and has been, like, very cognizant of it. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with it. It was really good. But yeah, Murmur Honey, if you want to read my analysis on either Coffee Talk or Night in the Woods, like, I'm more than willing to send you the link, to it. So you can read it if you would like to. Alright, we're almost done with this page. I'm stitching a little bit slower, I think, than I usually do because I'm also chatting away. Because I don't feel like a section this small should have taken me 2 hours, but that's okay. I started stitching while playing D&D, so like while I'm listening to my DM and I don't like have to do anything, I started stitching while I'm playing. So that has been super awesome too, because it like keeps my hands busy so I can focus better. It's just been phenomenal. I will gladly read. Okay, cool. Yeah, shoot me a DM so that I don't forget, if you don't mind. So that I remember to get those to you. It might not be till after my class though, because I think I've mentioned this before. I have a class right after I stream. Oh yeah, I've definitely mentioned this before. After I finish streaming, I have a class, so I have to be a little bit cognizant of that. So that I'm not late. Because I don't think there's anything quite worse than being late to... It's my ASL class. Shoot, you got it. Don't shoot me, please! The, being late to an ASL class, not great. My professor's deaf, so it doesn't disturb her, but it is a completely silent, completely immersive classroom experience. So all of my fellow students who are all hearing, they are very distracted by me in our otherwise silent classroom. So which feels bad, bro. So yeah, I try not to be late to that class. But no, the game analysis class has been quite interesting. One of the things she wants us to buy an Xbox Game Pass for some of the games that we need to be able to analyze. But I've never used Xbox Game Pass before, so I've definitely been considering it, right? Because I mean, I need it for a class, so... But I mean, like, beyond class, whether or not I'm gonna keep it is something entirely different. Okay. Okay, I've got... This one is that, which is a 762. I've heard a lot of great things about Game Pass. Yeah, I have as well. I don't think I've heard anything bad about it. It seems like a really great service. That's like relatively cheap too, which is really nice. I just gotta like decide whether or not I'm gonna get it. People seem to think it's a great deal for what you're paying for. It certainly seems like there's a lot of like free, I don't know, maybe if I had more time to be gaming, but I also have a bunch of Steam games to get through before I even consider looking at like free game libraries that aren't, well, like subscription game libraries, I guess, is more what I mean. Because I think that's, there we go. I think it's just something to be cognizant of. I was going through my Steam library the other day, or not even the other day, it was last night. I was going through my Steam library, and there's so much stuff in it that I just straight up haven't touched. Clear out your Steam backlog, silly. Oh yeah. No, it's bad. My Steam backlog is bad, and I just bought Cyberpunk 2077 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So those are easily 100 to 200 hour games a piece. So yeah, I've got a huge, plus I have all of the Witcher games too, which I haven't touched. Don't even get me started on my top-down RPG games that I also haven't touched. And you know, by the time I get most of the way through one of the like AAA titles I own, it'll be the Steam Summer Sale, and then I'll buy more games at the Steam Summer Sale. And I've got like 20 games on my wish list right now too. I don't have a problem. I could stop anytime I want to. Alright. I just got this one stitch. Oh, sorry. Keep accidentally hitting the microphone. That is my oh my god, I did it again as I was talking about it. I'm so sorry, my dears. I know it ends up sounding like a metal clang, which is so not chill, which is not the point of today's stream. I've actually had a surprising amount of energy this past weekend, because I'm usually feeling really tired, and maybe it's just because like I didn't stream on Friday, who knows. But like I feel great, which is awesome. You know what it might be? I've said this before, that I've made it very public that I'm bipolar. Like I've never been like ashamed or whatever of that. So it's possible that I'm just on an upswing. Which is like fine too. I will take that 100%. Like that is cool. Okay. Do 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 do. I really want to get a beefy PC so I can play my Steam games. Steam sale affects everyone. It's an epidemic. It really is. Murmur Honey, if you want to build a PC, Mercer Honey, if you want to build a PC, I can send you the list of what I have in mine, like right now. Mine was a budget build. It cost me about between $700 and $900. And honestly, it would be a lot cheaper now because all of the parts that I ordered were new-ish at the time that I bought them, but they'll be older now. And this computer still works great. So if you're interested in building your own PC, then yeah, I can send you the list of parts that I have, because it's a budget build, man. Same, mine was €850-ish. Yeah. I mean, it's cheaper than like a $2,000 gaming laptop, right? I think the laptop that I have that I do art on, how much did I pay for my laptop? The laptop that I do my art on was about $1,800, $1,400, and that's because of the touchscreen. Because I wanted to be able to do art on it. That was really important to me. Let's see. Diagonal. Heart, say. This isn't lining up the way it's supposed to. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unless this is supposed to be a dot. This is a weird section. I don't really like gaming on laptops because heat. That's super valid. That's so valid. Yeah, the heat is real. Like in winter, it's nice to have the heat, but otherwise, nope. Yeah. Yep. Have you seen the joke that's like for AFAB people, like when you're on your period, just play The Sims on your laptop in bed? Have you guys seen that? Because, yeah. Um, yeah, especially since I play Sims so often. You know what? I think I'm going to have to get another page of my pattern because I don't think that this is accurate. So let me go grab my pattern packet real quick. So this is my pattern packet. This is the full pattern. Then I've just been taking sheets from it as I go. So let's see. What page is this? This is page 10 and page 9. So page 8 is just that. This would be... I believe this would be the area right next to the section that I just did. But I think... Let's see, if I continue down... Oh, this is good. I'm gonna need this. 22, 20, 18, 12, 14... No, I need that page without the... And not gonna lie, I have done that with an old laptop. Use that instead of a hot water bottle. There you go. See? See? Got it. You got it. I think this might be the rest of this bottom one. So, that's that. Yeah, so this is the rest of this. I can't find a price for my laptop, but it was probably 2/3 the build price. Oh, you mean like 2/3 of the... of what Pidge and I were saying? Wait, you mean like... You mean like your laptop was only like $600? How'd you end up with a laptop that's only $600? Where is the... There we go. Yeah, there is a dot there. And there's a dot there. There's dots all along this. Shoot. Shoot, look at this. Look how many dots I missed. Look at... Y'all can't see it, but I'm missing so many dots. Okay. I need this. I need this one. Give me it. Thank you. Alright. I should really be running this. So basically when you have a pattern, you either have a pattern with like the lines across it because you'll go through and do outlines later, or you've got one that's just pattern that just has the square bits. You're supposed to just use the one with the square bits first and then go back through with the lines, but I hadn't been doing that, which was clearly my mistake because I missed a ton of stitches. So I'm gonna go back through and do those, see how many of these I missed. It looks like I got most of them, but especially on this section. Okay, so we'll go through and we'll do that. It's a B520 200. I've tended to buy such that I don't know how PC pricing works. I just want a beefy boy to play big games and open big art files. Fair. Fair. You can buy pre-built PCs or just individual parts. That's true. I've tended to buy the parts myself because cheaper and I know how to build a PC. Yeah, see, if you have the skills to build a PC, then it's cheaper to just build it yourself. But there are pre-built versions. Okay. 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 Here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna take a mini break, just to like refill my water and go to the bathroom and do that stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and give me just a second. But I'm gonna get you guys set up with something so that y'all aren't bored while I'm doing that. Yep. Okay, so I am gonna get you guys all right. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get you guys set up with this. This is words on stream. You unscramble the words and open padlocks and advanced levels and yada 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 while I go ahead and take a break. So you guys can do this if you want to, or you can just leave it. Doesn't matter, but either way, lurk but chilling with you, Philly. I appreciate it, my dear darling Nick. But yeah, can continue lurking. If you want to play, you can play. But I'm gonna leave it up if anybody wants to, while I go take care of some stuff. So here you go. You guys did so well that first time. Unlurk, I know is not a command. That is not a command. Hi, my dears. Restart. Oh, do you guys want to play another one? We'll play another one, sure. We'll do one more. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. I'm gonna do we'll do one more and then we'll pop back over. But let's see. Surely. Incel is 100% a word on there. You cannot tell me it's not. You can spell it. You can spell it. It should be one of the ones. Y'all are very quick on the draw. I do not have, like, any of these. Like, I don't, like, at all. Hey, I put, like, what the fuck? You have to make sure if there's a padlock next to your name, you can't guess again and get one right. You can't guess again until the padlock unlocks, basically. Yeah, it's gotta unlock. You have to wait for it to unlock, and then you can. Yeah, you guys scored really well. Ooh, dang, look at you, Ink. Oh my god, hi, kitty. How are you, my dear? Welcome in. Ah. I'm on hold with workman's comp, so I'm unlurking for a moment. Fair enough. Well, we're happy to have you, of course, my dear. Y'all are killing it, honestly. Y'all are killing it. No way. Chad was one? Okay, so we have one more. I don't know. Calf. Holy cow, guys. All of the... Now you're skipping 3 levels. Y'all. Alright. You guys are good at this. Yep, there goes my report. Good job, Nick. Is that the word? What's the word? How do you spell it? Is it with no E? Is it just... like to build up a good rapport? I know if somebody else knows how to spell it, please do. So I just want to add E's to the end of things. Topper, roper, retro. Ooh, retro's a fun word. That's a fun one. Petro? Oh, like petrol? Dang! Oh my god, you guys are so good at this. Carpet. Tractor. Oh my gosh, ink. Holy cow. The P is fake, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, because I said part. So yeah, the P is fake. We just said the P is fake. I don't know why I guessed that. Yeah, there we go. Ah, Nick, you beat me to it. These are hard. He protect. Yeah, fake letters. Okay, okay, okay. Y'all, I did this on another stream and like, you guys are doing so well. Oh my, we're moving on. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll just keep going till we flunk out, right? I'm gonna go. All right, Ink, my dear. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have fun. You have a great rest of your day/night, my dear. Thanks so much for hanging. The P is fake again? That's what we're saying? Okay. Artery. Dang. Is that even a word? I don't think it is. That's fine. What? That's a name. I put that in as a joke. I don't know. I'm making up words at this point. That's okay. You know what? Level 9 is pretty dang good, guys. Like, that's really good. Y'all did awesome. GG's all around. Give yourselves a good old-fashioned pat on the back. Because you deserve it. Awesome job, guys. We're gonna go ahead and close that. I'll bring you guys back to this. But yeah, no, you guys did great. Good job. That was awesome. Brain is broken now. Yeet. Like British yeet. That was awesome. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad that's good because it, like I said, it gave me a second to like go eat something really quick, go to the bathroom. So it's great. It's good to know that you guys like that because it gives me the freedom to take breaks if I need them, which is always fantastic. Me about my brain. This bitch empty. Yeet. I love. I love. Let's see, because I missed so many, now I gotta mark through which ones I missed. Why? Okay, I go grab some food. Go grab some food. Absolutely, right. Go get you some good brain food. You deserve it. Yeah, get you some good food. So is there to like put these side by side and just color as I go? Okay. So I definitely did this one. I did this one. I did those two, but not that one. But I did do the one below it. And I did the one below that. And I did the one below that. And I did the one below that. And then I only did this one. Yeah, I'm missing quite a few. Word games are hard because I forget if they exist only in French or English. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, like, being bilingual in any sense makes it difficult, right? I only fully speak English. And I still struggle with it, but that's in part because I'm bad at word unscramble games. The words on stream is just fun. It's just a good time. So, you know, you take what you can get on occasion. Let's see, we got this. Not that one. Didn't do that one. This one's not even on the other paper. Oh, here we go. These two, I think I did these two. I did these two. But yeah, no, I think it's, I think the game's a lot of fun though. And I really like being able to, oh, voice crack. Oh my god. Wow, I'm glad no one was listening to that and it's not recorded for all eternity. Holy cow. I like just took a sip of my drink too. My brain was having none of it, or my voice rather, was having none of it. Alright, well, we've got that. And then we did get these two. And got this one. And these two. I feel like I should be using this one instead of this one anyway. In the future, cause yep, didn't do that one. Nope. Nope. We did do these two though. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So yeah, we're missing a good couple. Hi, I'm back from class. Welcome on back, my dear darling Lee. How was class? Was it good? I hope it was well. Make sure you get some rest or a snack or a drink or whatever you need to get for yourself. And just take care of yourself. Okay, so I've got these, and then I should have a 1-2 drop. And then I should have a 1-2 drop, so there's going to be one there. Keep going down, and then I've got another 1-2 drop. Another one there. There. Then there's a 1-2. We mark that one. Go diagonal. Got one here. One here. One here. One, 2, 3. Oh, I did get this one. Dang. Hi, Newly. It was pretty good. I cleared up some questions I was worried about with my midterm. Oh, that's good. Hi, yes, friends. I rebranded. Oh, dear sweet darlings. Dear sweet darlings. Okay, so there's one. I've got 2 here. I've got 2 here. We head way down. I've got 1. Goes down to a 1, 2, 3. No, wait, because it's just a... Oh. So it is. It's a 1, a 2, and yeah, no, that's accurate. Okay, cool. All right, just catching up. Ooh, it got like chilly in my apartment. Cold. I'm gonna drink some water and play some Animal Crossing before I get working again. I've got a headache, so I'll probably have a little snack as well. Good. 100% Lee, my dear, go take care of yourself. 100%. You do that, hon. Yeah, so I think I'll probably switch the pattern that I'm reading off of so that I'm reading off of these instead. They're not as pretty to look at, but they're certainly more accurate. Because who knows how many others I'm missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. Like right? Like there. Yeah. I'll have to go through probably off stream and do some fixins. Such is life on occasion. That's fine. Go. Brilliant. And this is going to definitely make for a messy back, but that's all right. That is perfectly fine. Okay, well, I just took off my hat and it immediately got quite a lot better. Yes! Good. I'm glad, my dear. So important. We're doing all the self-cares today. All the self-cares today. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Happy to be here. I've been busy. I'm actually in stats class right now. Yep. I'm here to distract Nick from stats. Sounds about right. I'm pretty good at that. I'm a good little companion. Honestly, I don't even think y'all can see what I'm stitching right now because it's white on white. But when I tell you it's making a pretty big difference on my end, like this just seems, it's running a lot smoother. You are a very welcome distraction, Philly. Your needle rest is sick, by the way. Thank you. My mom actually made it for me. We bought the gears and like glued it to magnets. My mom glued like the gears together overlapping like this. She did a fantastic job. My mother is very talented. My mother is a very talented woman. I can see the pencil going away. See, there you go. And like you can tell it's white thread, but made it? That's awesome. Yeah. Yep, she's a very, very talented, artistically gifted woman. I'm very, very proud to call her mama. Yep. So that was Mama Philly's doing. It was back, like, because I'd been wanting one for a while. I actually have one that's a bee, as well. But this one has just kind of been my go-to a lot more recently. Yeah, but she still priced it fairly to herself? Oh, yeah, we've talked about my mom's inability to price it. No, she gave her coworker a quote-unquote friends and family discount. And she was like, well, if I sold them on Etsy, then I'd charge a little bit more. But because it's just like this, I'm not... because it's just like this, then I'm not going to charge her too much. So I think she said she ended up charging $20 for the slippers that she made the pattern for and then made. Still underselling herself, but you know, better than like the 15 that she was going to charge. She bumped up to 20. And she said that her coworker was like, yep, okay, and just handed over the money really fast. And I'm like, yeah, you probably could have charged more very easily. But that's my mother for you. She's a lovely, caring, kind woman. And she, I'm so excited to show you guys. She sent me some pictures the other day. She crocheted me some coasters because my new, I have a coffee table, and the coffee table is is my great-grandfather's trunk from when he fought in World War II. So I have his, like, army trunk, that is my coffee table now, which, before you say anything, it's really cool. And I really, really like it. And it's not like I'm being disrespectful to it, because before that, it was literally getting water damaged in a storage unit. So frankly, I'm giving it a better life. But I needed to get some coasters for it, because I noticed that when I put like a hot plate or something on top of it, it'll leave like a bit of a ring. So I'm worried that I'm like warping the wood. So I'm, sorry, I'm folding this again. So I was talking to my mom about the fact that I need to buy coasters, but coasters are ridiculously expensive. And she offered to crochet me some. And she, I kid you not, sent me photos yesterday. And she had crocheted me, it's like a circle for like a coaster, right? But she also added ears and a little tail, so they look like fat cats. The coasters look like fat cats. And I am so in love with them. I don't have them yet because she's going to ship them to me. But she sent me pictures. I wonder if I saved any of those pictures so I can show you guys. Because they're so cute. I'm really hoping I saved a picture of it. Let's see. Did I save any of those pictures? No, I didn't. That's my B. Well, when I get them, I'll show them to you, to y'all. Kitty coasters. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute, you guys. I'm so excited to show them to you, once I get my grubby little hands on them. My mother also made me a spoon rest for my my teaspoons, because like I make tea and then I like want to set the spoon down somewhere because I know I'm gonna make another cup. She made me a teaspoon rest out of another spoon that she like heated up and molded the silver. Like I said, my mother's very talented. So she made me one of those too, and then if you guys are in the Discord, you saw my brother's artwork. Like I'm part of some very talented. I'm part of a very talented family. Oh yeah, I accidentally left a mug-shaped ring from really hot tea on an antique side table in our house. And I just don't acknowledge it, and I hope no one ever says anything. Yeah. See, that's really what I'm worried about. Especially since this is like, it's a World War II trunk. I would show it to you guys, but it has my great-grandfather's name plastered all over it. So, can't really show it to you guys, unfortunately. It is very cool, though. I just can't show you guys without potentially doxing myself. Like it would take a little bit of time because he's the great grandfather on my mom's side, so like obviously like the last name has changed a couple times, but still not gonna risk it. But it is very cool, and I'm very excited to get my grubby little hands on those coasters. Cause I'm a gremlin. Okay, see. So these pages are supposed to be side by side, is my understanding, right? But this one is 9 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one's 10 tall. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tall. So I feel like it's going to look weird because it's 2 pixels taller. You know? Like, I feel like that's gonna look weird, even though I'm pretty sure those are right next to each other. I might just, like, ignore that section for a minute and just move on to another large section and go back and do it, because I don't like how confusing this is right now. Yeah. So the next section is the one that is right next to this one. So it's going to be page 27, I believe. Let me see here. 27? Yes, I believe it's going to be this page. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wait, I figured out why the pattern looks weird. Because of the 3 overlap. Here we go. Okay, so when you read cross-stitch patterns, the grayed out section is an overlap section between pattern pages. So this is an overlap section. So this that I'm looking at that's over here is this row. So we've got dot, diagonal, heart, line, heart, diamond, heart, diagonal. Yep. And that just goes down, down, down. So I already have all of those. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So I've already stitched all this technically. So the next section is just next to this, which I've already stitched. There we go. There we go. I knew I'd get there eventually. Sometimes these patterns are just a little bit complicated. Just a touch. Just a touch complicated. But all patterns are if you're not familiar with them as well. And like, okay, this honestly looks so good on camera, though. I will say that. I'm very happy with how this looks on camera. Because in real life, it is not this contrasted. But, yeah. Especially since, like, I've been, like, so up close. Like, I see, like, this much at a time every time I'm working. So seeing it all, like, laid out like this makes me feel really good about the amount of progress I've done, actually. And this seems less awkward looking from far away. Because it looks a little funky up close, but it looks fine far away. Trust the process. That's today's lesson. Today's lesson is trust the process. That is often the lesson with my art projects, I feel like. Because, like, that's how we were when I was collaging last week, too. Okay, so because I've got this one out already, I think I'll just do the next white sections. So we've got 2, 1, 2, and then that middle one. Oh, and that's the only thing. That's the only white set. Okay. Ugh. Teeny tiny detail work. Works for me. What do I have going on? Ooh, I should tell you guys. I'm thinking about the next tattoo I'm gonna get. My lab partner texted me. And she and I have just kind of been chatting back and forth about like life stuff and whatnot because, you know, we spend a lot of time together because we're lab partners. So we end up spending a lot of time together, like studying and whatnot. So she texted me, she got a new tattoo over the weekend. And it has reminded me how badly I have wanted to get another tattoo for so freaking long. So maybe that's something I'm gonna have to do soon, because she sent me the studio that she went to, and they're actually like reasonably priced. So we'll see. They offer like same day appointments too, which like tattoo parlors very rarely offer same day. I have yet to check out the artists, but her tattoo was super cute. She got like a yin yang, but with birds in it because she has a pet bird. And I don't know, like I said, she seemed really happy with it. Like I said, she recommended them. I'm just gonna have to look at the artists a little bit. Because one of the things that I really like is I really like the geometric animals, like style. And so I've got a couple different ideas around like that. At some point I want to get a dagger. Like I've got a bunch of tattoo ideas that I've just kind of been waiting. I think if I do get another tattoo though, I think I might wait till after I graduate. Just because, you know, I think for the benefit of my poor grandparents, they might appreciate it if my graduation photos don't have my fresh tattoo in them. So for their benefit, and I don't mind waiting until I've got a little bit more money anyway. For their benefit, I think I'm gonna hold off just a tad. But that is something that's on my mind, which I think could be very, very cool. I also really, really love watercolor tattoos, but I know they fade super, super fast. In case you couldn't tell, I freaking love watercolor art. And yeah, if I could get... Ugh. Don't want to shock the grand folks. No, not particularly. And it's not that they'd be shocked, right? It's not that they'd be shocked. But I'd, you know, it's just, it's not worth the conversation. No, they'd be perfectly fine with it. I just don't want to have the conversation. Because it would still warrant a conversation to them. But that has been on my mind too. Maybe I will design some concept ideas on stream for my tattoo. Maybe that's a good art project to do on stream. Get some live feedback about whether or not my concept is ugly. Which I hope you guys would tell me. Give me your good God honest opinion. That might be a lot of pressure, actually. Maybe I don't want to do that. But yeah, no, so that's been on my mind recently as well. Oh my gosh. Look at the time. No. I'm gonna go a little bit later. I think I can finish this section. If I speed, I think I can finish this section before my class. And in like a reasonable time for stream. So I think I'm gonna do that. If I'm speedy, I think I can do it. I'd like a dragon one. Ooh, my mom wants a dragon one really badly. What kind of a dragon? Would you care to share with the class? What kind of a dragon? I have to find... What color am I doing next? I could do... That's not the... Fortis, 318, 413. Finding threads is so hard. An Easter one for sure. I have to think about one that fits me though. Ooh. I want a pine needle on the right of my bicep and the pine trees that never forget their recipe for renewal under it. It's my favorite poem. Ooh. I'm not familiar with that one. You're gonna have to send it to me. I like it though. That's a good line. Uh, 762 is another one that I could do. I'm like, I'm gonna do this super speedy and then can't find any of the threads that I need. Oh wait, shoot. Is this my 415? 415. 415. Nice. It's Evidence by Mary Oliver, and unfortunately, the full text is not available online. You underestimate my ability to find things online. Because they be wise ones, and I aspire to be like one. Wise, calm, but will fuck you up if you harm my loved ones. I love that, and honestly, Paige, I see that for you. Honestly, honey, I see that for you. I feel like that's your vibe. You've got the like the like protective. Yeah, you've got protective vibes. I see that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there should be one right here and here. And one here. And it goes all the way over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. And then one down, one diagonal, and then we go 1, 2. Perfect. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. Thanks, of course, huh? Okay, well, the full text is 4 or 5 stanzas, I think, to help you with your search. Okay. You might have to DM me the name of it again so I don't forget. I feel like I sound like a broken record. If I say I'm going to do something on stream, that's going to occur after stream, and then I do not do it, it is simply because I forgot, not because I do not want to do it. I want to make that very clear, because, oh boy, do I get distracted. The other ones I got for an idea is just a barcode ripped from Metal Gear Solid 2, because my favorite comfort character is the one that made me realize I might have PTSD. I love that for you, babe. And the last one is tied a bit with my other fandom, a fox probably with a moon motive. Ooh, is that from like Fox? What is it? What's the name of the Fox guy? Starship Fox guy? He's in Smash. Sure, I'll do it now so I won't forget either. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it. Do, 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 do. Star Fox. Yeah, that one. K-pop related, actually. Oh. So I don't know much about that. I think Lee's a K-pop fan, aren't you, babe? Oh, sorry. I keep hitting this dang microphone. Man, I'm just trying to talk and not offer ear trauma. Who, me? Yeah. Don't you like K-pop? Who likes K-pop? Somebody does. I don't remember who it was. Shoot. I know a couple of BTS songs, but that's mostly just let Lauren talk at me. Ah. Well, I don't know who the heck. Shoot, I don't know who it was then. Because I know it was Lauren, and I feel like it was somebody else, too. Oh my goodness. So, Lauren and I have been watching this K-drama, and it is... it's a K-drama, so I'm thoroughly invested. And then Lauren's not going to be available to watch it with me for 2 weeks, so now I have to wait 2 weeks after that cliffhanger. And I love her to death, but Moa probably. Oh, it is Moa, isn't it? It's totally Moa. Ooh, Pidge, you're right. You're right. I think Moa's lurking. Moa stopped by for a little bit, but I don't know if they left or if they're lurking. Either way. Yeah, I mean, Pidge, you would know, because you've talked K-pop with people in chat before. I can't say that my K-pop knowledge is up to scuff, if I'm being entirely honest. Do. I'm more of a... Not even a casual, like, the only quote-unquote K-pop that I listen to is, like, I like KDA. And they're like half K-pop, half not. It isn't BTS related, but an older group than them. They're my favorite comfort group. Oh, that's so good. That's so cool. It's cool that they've had like such a impact on you. That's good. I'm glad. The only time I've ever felt truly comfortable at concerts was AJR concerts before they got really big. And their concerts are now like stadium concerts and like outdoor and whatnot. And when I first saw them, it was like 100, maybe 200 people. Man, I wish I could go back to when it was only like me and like 200 other people watching them in a concert, because I'll never be able to go to a stadium concert or an outdoor concert. That's too much. But you know, I'm glad that they blew up, because I think more people deserve to see them and see what they're doing. It's just a little bittersweet. A little bittersweet. Sometimes it's just one of those things. But music really just has such a profound impact on people. I think that it's really, really important to like recognize. So I'm glad that you've had that, my dear. That's I think it's really, really important. I'm a big fan of like comfort stuff in fandoms too. As long as it's not like, you know, toxic, which sometimes it does get. But like, you know, I think people deserve to feel safe. And if they feel safe in, you know, in media of some sort, I don't think it's right to be mean about that. Which I know sometimes people can be. Which is no bueno. I love everybody as long as they're nice. Just be a decent human being and guarantee we'll get along. But if you're rude, then we throw hands. Thank you, Murmur. Consider me hydrated, my dear. Yeah, they helped a lot to calm me down before I got EMDR. And I don't even know how to express how grateful I am for helping me through that. Yeah. And that's really important. It's a really important thing that I'm glad that you were able to have that comfort during that time. 'Cause yeah, that is so important. Yeah. I get you. I get you. All right. I think we're gonna end about here. Because I'm looking at time and I'm kind of realizing, you know, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this section in time to also make it to class on time. Just because, you know, the section's small, but I think I stitch a little bit slower on stream. So I think I'm gonna pop you guys into a raid, and bid you adieu. Yep, just marking that real quick. Perfect. All right. Oof, don't be late for class, homie. Thanks for the stream. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for freaking being here. I appreciate it so much. You know, Soph is doing art, so I might pop you guys over to Soph. Keep you guys doing art stuff. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Once again, shout out to Ronan Crafts for the raid. That was super cool and awesome. Yeah, I'll be chilling in Soph's chat for a little bit. If you just want to be there and vibe, I'll be there for a little bit as I'm like cleaning up. And then obviously we'll see. I'll see you lovelies on Wednesday. I think we're gonna be doing Minecraft because I know I owe you all a Minecraft stream because we didn't get to it last week. So I think that is the plan there. And we've got some fancy new lights, which I'm very excited about. Yeah. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you all on Wednesday. Okay. Much love, my dears. And I will see you later. You only own us being well rested. Going to be so well rested. You only owe us being well rested. I am a man of my word. And thus, you will get Minecraft. You will indeed. I've decreed it. Alright. Goodbye, my loves. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are. Much love, my dears. Bye-bye.